This is My Truth Journey Tarot 777. My name is KD, and I want to thank you for joining me. This is a general message for the collective, an energy check in. I want to see what's going on in the energy, what we may need to expect, what we need to know when it comes to this energy. I ask that you keep in mind that this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. So please, take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because this message intent is strictly for guidance. So I want to talk about the energy that I got in the pre-shuffle and while meditating for this spread. A Taurus could be significant in this energy. You could be a Taurus, or again, someone involved in this situation is a Taurus or has Taurus in their chart. But with the energy of Taurus, it's about, in some ways with Taurus, it's about sensitivity. With this energy of Taurus, we have energy of you or someone else in this energy that's holding on to grudges. There's a resistance to change here, and energy of staying within your comfort zone. Now, this has something to do with relationships. This could be something to do with romantic or platonic relationships. In this energy, we have the energy of desire and the energy of allure, where there's someone or something that you're desiring, something, an energy of trying to possibly lure you in some type of way, or you wanting to lure somebody else in. Let me give a quick disclaimer. I'm hoping that my fan is not setting off my tone. Please bear with me. I mean, we're in the middle of a heat wave where I am, and my fan is definitely necessary at this time. I may try to get something that, might be a little bit more quiet if possible, but please bear with me. This energy of wanting to be in your comfort zone. I need to be in my comfort in this zone right now. So what else do we have here in this energy? There's the energy of something to do with family, your siblings, brothers, sisters. It's also some energy, something with the energy about your hometown. This could be people from your hometown. A trip could be, a small excursion could be coming up soon. Possibly some type of trip, something short distance, not too far, but some type of excursion is in this energy. As well as there's energy of the past. This energy could have something to do with people from your past, people that are still in the past, people that you possibly went to elementary school, people that you may have known in elementary school. You may expect some type of written correspondence from someone, or you may be expecting some type of written correspondence from something about something that is also in this energy. And there's energy of lies. There's energy of people talking behind your back, whispers. There's the energy of scandal here as well currently. Someone told a lie. This could be a male in your life, may have started a lie. This could be also a female that's in like masculine energy that told a lie, some type of tall tale. Someone in this energy has lied about something. And They could have lied on you. They lied about a situation, but someone has lied and they're still trying to lie, or they're still trying to keep up this lie in order to maintain control of you or someone else in this energy. With this lie, someone is trying to maintain control so the lie doesn't come out. They want to control this situation. And what's happened in this lie, they've gathered people together. Now, someone that has to lie to maintain control is a manipulator. They manipulate people. They try to get people on their side. So when it comes to this lie, when it comes to this tall tale, just remember that birds of a feather flock together. I feel like I just need to say that. So keep that in mind when it comes to certain energy. And some of you may know, what I'm speaking of. You know this energy. You know that there's someone in this energy that's a liar. You know that someone has manipulated a certain situation. This could be in your love life. This could be in your work life. This could be in your family. This can be every aspect of your life that this lie has affected. Nonetheless, in this energy, underlying, you being asked to take care of yourself here. You're being asked to stay in your authentic self no matter what this lie, no matter what this energy is trying to control possibly in your life. You're being asked to take care of yourself. And for some of us, we're trying our best, but try to take better care of yourself at this time, at all times, but especially in this energy, your self-care is so important. The more that you focus on yourself in this energy, the more that you stay in your authenticity in this energy, the better it's going to be for you. And the more that you stay true to yourself, true to your body, true to your soul, everything is going to fall into place for you. And I believe that the love of yourself, stand in that loving energy for others, nothing but the best can come to you, no matter what you may be faced with. This is how you overcome the energy that may be trying to oppose you. So, when it comes to this situation and this energy, I'm going to start with my oracle cards, and it's a merry motive in this energy when it comes to this situation. A merry motive. So this has something to do with your wisdom, the wisdom that you require about this situation, the wisdom that you require within this energy. A new cycle is approaching, and I don't know, I hear something about following the light. You know what I mean? Don't allow the darkness to overcome you. Again, when you love yourself, when you're in the energy of loving others, when you're focused on yourself, when you're focused on taking care of yourself, good things are going to happen no matter what, because the energy that you're in is the energy that's going to be returned to you, basically. So I want to start. I feel like I need to read this message about this merry motive, because it's like looking away from a situation, not focusing on the darkness, and again following the light. So this card is a card of a number 20, And this Mary motive talks about the key concepts, talks about knowing your own motives, understanding what drives you to meet your goals, the momentum your attention, the momentum your attention creates, the wisdom behind your intentions. Okay. You've chosen a path. You've set an intention, and you've begun to move toward a goal. You feel compelled to keep going, but do you know the why behind this drive? Do you truly want what you're pursuing, or are you chasing a destination with the anticipation of how it will make others feel about you or for you? You must choose to be in the flow of the experience, relishing the moment. Surrender your expectations to a higher power rather than being guided by your limited self. The most important aspect to consider now is where to place your focus, because that's where your energy will flow. If you are resentful, the outer world will show you more opportunities to be resentful. If you are envious of others, competitive, and overly ambitious, you will always feel as if you are not enough. If you focus on gratitude and compassion for others, you will see even more reasons to be grateful and loving. When you look for abundance, it has an uncanny way of multiplying in your life. So if you're unsure about your motives, the results will be just as unclear. Dig deep to understand your why. If your true desire is to experience X, let go of your attachment to the form that X is supposed to come in. Make sure your motive is merry and joyful, clear and honest, and aim true. Trust that the universe will provide the outcome that is a perfect match for you and your intention. Alright, so I was on point in that energy. So yeah, follow the light, you know what I mean? Don't focus on the outcome. Follow what you're passionate for, you know? So the challenge in this energy is being able to kiss the roses with the card of the number 9. You know, I believe the challenge here is starting this new. I believe the challenge here is staying in this energy, you know, being able to smell the roses, being able to be grateful at this time. The challenge is being able to release and let go of the outcome in this energy. The challenge is going to be, I believe, patience with this situation. The challenge may be patience in, you know, yourself at this time. Another thing about this challenge is the possibility that you may not see immediate results. So in the meantime, you have to still stay in the energy of receiving. You still have to stay in the energy of loving. Because when you put your energy into what it is that you love, when your intent comes from love and purity and good intentions, it will come. When you surrender to the outcome and you expect good things, that's your magic. That's you manifesting, believing in the unseen, and believing in yourself as well. Your focus at this time should be on meditation. Your focus at this time should be about faith in yourself. When it comes to this situation, your focus should be, again, believing in yourself when it comes to this situation. And that's it's a what is it? It can be a challenge. But if you stay in positivity, knowing that there is opposing energy, there's going to be an opposing energy, believe me, what you desire, you can achieve. Especially when you believe in yourself, especially when you have faith, and you don't lose yourself in these situations. You don't give up because you don't see immediate results. Your experiences are shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Embrace your power, for you are the designer of your own cosmic journey. Trust in your inner fire and harness the energy of self-belief and determination. It will guide you through life's challenges with resilience. I feel like I need to say that again. Your solar plexus chakra is, I hear under attack, all right? And I believe in this energy. That's why this message is so important, because you have to, again, follow the light, follow your light, connect to your body, connect to your soul, and follow the light through the darkness of this world, the darkness that's in this world, the darkness that is in this situation. So with your solar plexus chakra, it's about trusting in your inner fire and harness the energy of self-belief and determination. It will guide you through life's challenges with resilience. The universe does have your back. Understand that your experiences are shaped by your thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Embrace your power, for you are the designer of your own cosmic journey. So it's about us taking back control of our life, taking back control in these situations that we are faced with. Because it seems like for a minute, because we're not understanding what the fuck is going on, excuse my French, excuse my language, just trying to get a grasp of this opposing energy, it's been a challenge to even stay in a high vibration. And that's this opposing energy's mission, to take you off of this high vibration, take you away from your goals, your dreams, and your aspirations. Have you be bitter, have you be angry, and be a part of the devil's team. So your root chakra is asking you to embrace the divine wisdom of your root chakra and find solace in the grounding force it offers, as it anchors you for the present moment. So that's about the stand in the present moment. I'm also going to ask with this video, I might even try to do a video to talk about the chakras, and see if we could get just a better understanding. It's so important to understand your body, understand your own energy as well at this time. Okay, so let's see what else. So we're in the energy of Mercury retrograde, and it's the planet of Mercury is talking about the importance of how your words carry the potential to inspire, heal, and illuminate the minds and hearts of those around you. Use this gift with intention and use it with authenticity. Today I heard something about how it's so important not to speak down on yourself, not to speak low or less of yourself, how you feel about yourself and what you think about yourself is very important. And just how it's important to always big yourself up and love yourself and never speak down on yourself, because your words do carry weight. And it's about you letting your words carry this love, you know what I mean? And not falling victim to this bitterness, this anger, this manipulation, and this deceit. So Aries is important here. There can be an Aries involved. You could have Aries in your chart. But with this energy of Aries, it talks about fiery passion that can fuel your actions, and your determination lights the way. Remember though, patience can be just as powerful as haste. So it's time to push forward. At the same time, be patient with the process. Trust the process, enjoy the journey, you know what I'm saying? Stay in this present moment. I've said that several times already. The sign of Capricorn is significant in this energy as well. There can be a Capricorn involved in this situation or in this energy somewhere. With this energy of Capricorn, it's talking about you embodying the essence of hard work and responsibility that propels you towards your goals. But remember that rest and relaxation is important too. So your actions and your intentions carry the potential to shape the world around you, to conquer challenges and to transform dreams into reality. Your willingness to confront the darkness within you opens the gateway to profound healing and soul evolution. Let the transformation begin when it comes to this situation. Your third eye chakra. The third eye chakra is the compass of your soul. Trust its nudges, for they are the cosmic breadcrumbs leading you towards your purpose. So trust your intuition at this time, or trust your intuition in this energy when it comes to this energy. Trust your intuition when it comes to where you are mentally, physically, and emotionally right now in this energy. Remember to take a deep breath. Remember to take that time out to meditate and to pray. Remember again how in this energy it's just so important for you to focus on yourself. Focus on what it is that you want for yourself. Focus on taking care of yourself. So in this energy, we have some type of hater in the midst. There's somebody that is stuck in this energy. Someone in some type of dark place in their mind. They can be in a dark place physically, spiritually, and emotionally. While it seems like you are in the Seven of Pentacles, and this is where you should stay at in this Seven of Pentacles. With this Seven of Pentacles energy, it's about your faith, it's about your determination, it's about you continuing to stay in an attitude of gratitude. There is an opposing energy here that is trying to send you negative energy, but what's happening is that negative energy is being returned to the sender. We have a bitter woman here, possibly. And if not, it's not this a bitter woman. It's a strong woman. Someone in their feminine energy is someone strong with the Queen of Wands energy that has been through a lot, see the bullshit for what it is, and can't be moved in this energy. Yet, at the same time, there's someone in this Queen of Wands energy that may be opposing you or trying. Queen of Wands energy, I don't know. For some reason, I see like it's like possibly a witch that's here. A green witch maybe, a light witch and a dark witch at this time. So I feel like there's some type of hater in the mix. We had that energy of Aries. We had the energy of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius, as well as the energy of Capricorn. So I feel like something isn't working when it comes to this energy. Yeah, we have the Three of Swords. My camera is a little wonky, but we have the Three of Swords and we have Temperance. So I feel like energy is being returned back to someone. While I feel like this is you and my collective with the Temperance energy, taking it one day at a time, staying calm. You are protected. You're not letting this energy stop you. I feel like saying you're not letting this energy stop you this time, you know? I feel like you have been tempered through this entire situation. And, you know, I feel like that you're at this point where enough is enough with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You've seen a lot. And you had emotions through it all. You went through, I would say, maybe the grieving process within a situation. Now people have to lay in that bed they made for themselves. And again, this has something to do with a lie. Someone lied on you. Someone is lying on you. Someone or people could be talking about you behind your back. There's an energy of some type of scandal here, and this could be a situation with family, friends. It could be a situation as well with co-workers. And you're being guided at this time to get to work on your desires with the Eight of Pentacles. Work on the things that make you happy, you know? Focus on yourself. Focus on what you're trying to accomplish in this life at this time. Focus on, you know, having your dreams come true. You know, it's never too late. Keep going. Push through this energy. Don't give up. So someone in this energy is unhappy because of the current energy that you're in when it comes to this situation. Because you're following your light, you're following the light, because you're taking actions towards your intentions, because of you're tired of letting bullshit stop you, letting people and situations control your movements and things like that, that is no more. Because at this time now you're willing to confront these challenges, confront any darkness that's within and outside of you. It's going to open up to you transforming. This is opening up to you healing. Remember again to trust your third eye. Alright? Your third eye chakra is the compass of your soul. Trust its nudges. You know, listen to your third eye because it's leading you towards your purpose. And someone is mad about this. Things are crumbling here. There can be someone that's in this energy that tried to affect your love life by using some dark magic. And now and again, that energy is being returned back to them. And with this, they are watching you. And, you know, I don't want to, I don't like this energy of they are watching you. I don't like this entire situation of people behind the scenes, you know. But, and I don't want to have my collective, I don't want you to feel alarmed, maybe is the word. I don't want you to feel paranoid with this energy, because there's always somebody watching. You know, I think about how I used to carry mail, and every time I looked up or look around, it's someone watching me or something watching me. A dog, a cat, you're fucking a bird, you know what I mean? A fucking, excuse me, an insect, people, you know what I mean? So someone is always watching. So I don't want to, in this reading, cause you to be paranoid. But again, people is not right out here, all right? And you always got to protect yourself. And I don't want you to be oblivious to these situations. And tarot is also just a confirmation. So it's some hate in the energy because of this lie. It's some hate in this energy because you are like alchemizing this energy. You know what I mean? You're transforming. You're no longer allowing this dark energy to control you in these situations again. You've been here, you've done that, you've had enough of this situation. So this is causing a tower. So there's a shakeup when it comes to this situation. What's happening is a false foundation is being struck here. What's happening right now is justice is being served in this situation. And someone has to walk away from this energy with the Eight of Cups. You're walking away from this situation. This situation does no longer serve you at this time. Because people are hating on you. Because people don't want to see you happy. Because people have or someone, family, friend, co-worker, hopes or wishes on your downfall. The energy that they've sent you or trying to send you, with a separation, with a connection, it's coming to an end because you're taking control over your life. You're no longer allowing these mind games. You're no longer allowing this energy of someone trying to win over you at all costs. You're no longer, again, allowing these situations to try and affect you. It's like that lie is a double-edged sword. It's like that lie is backfiring. And you're just taking control over your life with the Empress. You're taking control over your decisions with the Lovers. You are taking control over your life with the Emperor energy. You know what I mean? Just standing in your power at this time. Someone wants you to be without. This energy just keeps repeating itself over and over again. Someone wants you to be haunted by demons. Someone tried to, again, they're used or someone has used dark magic in this energy. They're going to be bound to this lie that they wanted you bound to with this energy of the Seven of Swords. While if you stay in an energy of confronting your demons, if you stay in an energy of confronting this energy and not trying to run away from it, if you stay in this energy of not being blinded to this type of energy, not being blinded to these type of people, these situations, if you stay in this energy of seeing things for what it is and not what you want it to be, it's awakening right now. It's having that opportunity to smell the roses. It's having lies be revealed to you. This energy is going to lead you to your wish fulfillment. When you focus on you, when you love yourself no matter what, when you're in your authentic self, this energy is being returned to the sender. It's like what they wanted for you, they wanted situations at work to crumble. This is the energy. They want your love life to be dismantled. They want you to be desolate and conflicted. There's someone that just wish the worst on you. And I wonder why. It seems like this could be a situation again from the past, but this is a situation with people in the same energy at work. This is a situation with people in the same energy in your family. This could be your friends. I feel like you have to find the ones that you can really celebrate with. In some instances, I think that right now it's hard to know who you can really share your accomplishments with. Some things, in this situation, the way that the energy is right now, you have to keep your goals and your dreams and your aspirations to yourself. You have to let your actions speak louder than your words, That's what it seems like, because anytime you share an achievement with family, anytime you share an achievement with loved ones or work people and they see that you're excelling, that's when more hate comes. That's when someone comes trying to sabotage you. That's someone trying to bring you out your happiness and your joy and have you on the waves of emotions, wanting you to worry about situations, wanting you to fear. And again, in this energy, you are being asked to enjoy the today. You're being asked in this energy to stay in good vibes at this time. Understand that now is the time, and you're being advised to stay in the moment. Smell the roses. Take that time to slow down. Take that time to yourself, and also take the time to get out in nature. Where this energy is here because of wishful thinking, you're having the opportunity to have a second chance. And people are going to want to have a second chance with you in this energy. And you have to be very discerning as well and understand people have shown you who they are, and you have to believe them. Allow this energy, that this heartache that people, these challenges, this adversity that you face, allow this pain to turn into power. And I feel like I don't have to tell you to allow the pain to turn into power, because what has happened is this pain has turned into power. And what's also is happening is this energy that people have sent to you, because you're standing in your power, is being returned back to them. Nurture yourself. Become a mentor. What you've been through You've acquired wisdom where you can help others and give back with this energy. Again, you're to stay hopeful in this energy, stay inspired, stay optimistic, because success is on its way if it's not here already. And how you stay in your energy of success, it's about being that mentor. It's about staying in that good energy, having a good intent, not being deceitful, not trying to be manipulative, because the energy that you're in, the energy that you put out, believe me, it's going to return back to you. And whoever has been opposing you in this energy, believe me, it's being returned back to them. Somebody in this energy is feeling hopeless, they're lost, they're in some form of depression. They're not thinking too good for themselves. They're in the midst of the chaos that they conjured up. They're in the midst of this disaster that they wanted for you. They're in the midst of their downfall. So what we have to do is, again, recognize the energy, recognize these people in this energy. They had control over situations because you didn't understand. They had control over situations because you was in denial that people, your family, your friends, your co-workers, you haven't done anything to them. They're in denial because, or you may have been in denial because you wouldn't believe that the type of shit that people do in the background. You didn't want to believe this shit. You didn't want to believe that this was your family. This was your people in your inner circle. These are people that had blood ties with you. They've been talking about you together, drinking, smoking, chilling, gossiping about you, being nosy about your life. Toxic people, dramatic arguments, you know what I mean? This for some of you, this is your family, people in your family. And again, you're in this energy as enough is enough, because they showed you who they are. You believe them. And now it's time for you to believe in yourself. All right? That's what they were trying to stop you. This is what they're jealous of you for. And now is the time to just give them a reason. Narcissistic people are opportunists, and they can't take this energy that they dished out to you. They're exhausted now, burnt out, burdened, they're empty. And all they had to do in this energy is love themselves. Focus on themselves. All they had to do in this energy is work with you and not against you. They chose the wrong way. And now the energy is being returned. Right now in this energy, it's all about self-reflection. Taking that time to meditate, taking that time to pray, taking the time to look within for the answers. Not without, not looking for other people. I mean, we can always, sometimes we talk and we want to get other people advice or whatever, but the final decision is yours. The answers that you seek are within you. It's so important for you to tap into your talents. It's so important right now for you to focus on you and stay in your feminine energy. Be gentle, be nurturing, mothering in this energy. Again, it's about being a mentor. There have been karmics in your energy, third parties, there's been haters, and you've learned your lesson from this, and you learned this lesson of how people are envious of you, resentful, how people are competitive, and because they're discontent within themselves. You are the energy that it's like your light irritates demons in people. And now it's about being in the energy of accepting this fact for yourself. Okay? Now it's about being in this energy of walking towards the light, your light. You know what I'm saying? Going in your purpose at this time. These people wanted you with your head in a cloud, not being able to smell the roses, not being able to confront these energies, trying to possibly run away from situation by maybe sleeping too much, not moving, not having the energy to go towards your goals, having you in some type of daydream, wanting to have you suffering in silence. People are psychopaths. These are people in the abusive energy of the devil. You know, I call him Dennis, and they chose to be a menace with the devil. You know what I'm saying? Being abusive, being conniving, and being unpredictable. And they have to understand that they burned the bridges, and you have to understand the people in your life that have burnt bridges. You don't trust them, they're disloyal, and it's time to turn your back on people in this energy. Once they show you who they are, you have to believe them. By controlling your emotions, staying in the energy of the day, of today, staying in the energy of the moment, letting go of this situation and clearing your mind, taking the time that's needed to recharge. Some of you may need to go on a vacation, take a excursion, you know what I mean? Think about it. You're in the energy of a glow up, all right? New opportunities in your career, having a successful business, and there's someone that has shattered dreams because you're in this energy, because whatever they tried to project on you, they failed. This is someone clingy, an ex, a dead relationship, people in their old ways that, you know, not moving on from the past. In this energy, you are to learn about seeing things and people again for who they are. Someone was two-faced, they lived a double life, they was a cheater, and they're a backstabber. This individual was, or people in this energy were bitter, angry, and very petty towards you. And now they want to escape this energy that's being returned to them. And they're not going to be able to escape it. You're being asked to turn your back on this energy. I'm sorry, but for some of you, these are people in your family, a toxic family that creates drama, arguments. They sit around, they talk about you, and you're not into this. They want to talk to you. They're lonely. They're missing you. But, yeah, you're being asked to choose you in this energy at this time. People didn't think about or don't think about the repercussions of their actions. I feel like people must have thought that this was funny somehow. But the joke's on them. You're being asked to focus right now on new projects. Focus on what inspires you, what urges you to create. You may want to be an influencer. Focus on what you desire. You have the power to go towards it. You have the potential for this new beginning, new opportunities, and growth at this time. You've overcome so much through these trials and tribulations. You've learned so much about people. You've learned how you have to use your discernment. You learned how, you can't keep doing the same things, because you're going to keep getting the same results. So it's time to step up, rise up. Your energy is being returned back to you. You know, it's about you being passionate again, taking inspired actions, going towards adventure, being fearless and impulsive. You know what I mean? So why not? We got the Empress here, Taurus, Libra. Stay in your Empress energy. The Empress is known to be one of the oldest in the deck, one of the wisest in the deck. The Empress has been through war. The Empress has been through emotions and her feelings and emotions being hurt and stomped on. She's been double crossed, but she still is the Empress. She still knows who she is. She still believes in herself. The Empress has dealt with mental mind games. The Empress has dealt with her foundation being crushed and crumbled, maybe because of her decisions, and maybe because of trusting the wrong people, maybe because of also people turning their back on her. But at the same time, she still knows who she is. The Empress still believed in herself through all these trials and tribulations. So don't let nothing or no one stop you. Continue to love yourself, no matter these adversities. You know, you may have fell down, you may have felt defeated at one point, but you still get back up. You're still being woken up. You know what I'm saying? It's about you being grateful for what it is that you have. Your hard work is going to pay off with the Knight of Pentacles. Continue to be productive. It's about you having a routine, conserving your energy, being efficient with your projects and the things that you want to achieve, and just moving forward towards your progress, your actions, you know, having integrity, having determination. I blanked out for a minute because I thought of, for some reason, this Kai Cenat. And I thought about his university thing for what influencers is approaching, or I see it a lot on my feed. And with this, I'm sure this university is going to talk about consistency. It's going to talk about being determined. It's going to talk about being patient. It's, again, most important, it's going to talk about having faith and believing yourself, as well as consistency is so important with the Eight of Pentacles. It's about you continuing to work, you know, having diligence, working on what you're passionate for, not allowing anything to stop you, having high standards, you know, mastering your skills, developing, and it's about being repetitive. This is a new opportunity for you at this time. With this new opportunity, it's an abundance is available for you. It's an opportunity to manifest in a new career, new financial opportunities, new ventures. So I just feel like the time is now when it comes to this energy. Here, I don't want to really focus the attention on others. You know, it's others in the energy. It's always somebody that's going to hate on you. I mean, it's someone always in the devil's, I call him Dennis's energy, being willing to be a menace for Dennis. It's a lot of people that's in low vibrations, and this is the opposition that's here in this earth, on this earth, you know. This is the spiritual war that we battle. And, you know, I feel like this is basically what the Matrix is all about. Not letting the agents, you know, take control over you. Because that's what they're trying to do. Compete with you, trying to compete over the light. This energy, or whoever's in this energy, has self-doubt, lack of self-awareness. These people are ignoring the call, and that's the type of distraction, that's what they want you to do. And this is what is opposing you right now in this energy. They want you to be moody, disappointed, overreactive, and jealous. And this is these people's energy: moody, overreactive, and jealous. Yet in your energy, we have the Two of Cups energy, where you're one with yourself, where you're in a energy with mutual attraction, where you're in an energy of a possible divine connection. We have a King of Pentacles in your energy: wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance. This is what is going to come to you when you focus on yourself, when you love yourself. Where this energy, you may have a lot on your plate with the Ten of Wands. With this energy, you may feel burden sometime, but with this energy of burden, should alchemize this energy. Don't let this energy deter you. You know what I mean? Take on these burdens, take on your extra responsibilities, take on this hard work happily, with gratitude, because you got something to do other than sit around and talk about people. Okay? Anything worth having is worth fighting for. Alright? And if you stay in, you're persistent, when you stay in this energy of consistency, you're going to be able to celebrate with the ones that are true to you. You know what I'm saying? Continue to love yourself with compassion, comfort, calm, nurturing yourself. It's important for you to control your emotions, because this is how they're trying to get you, through your emotions. It's about you ending this cycle. You're completing the cycle right now. And it's just time for you to work on yourself, being diligent, working on what it is that you're passionate about, and seeing your wishes come true at this time. You've been through painful endings. You're carrying, or you've healed deep wounds. You've been in the energy of betrayal, loss, failure, defeat at some time. But this energy is being returned because you're choosing to transition. This energy is being returned because you're choosing to change. You're releasing baggage, and you're moving on. Away from the disappointment, away from the abandonment, away from the withdrawal. I feel like saying fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them for real. What you've learned or will learn from this situation is about the forces that come against you, and people, the forces that come against you through tradition, through religion, through society and their beliefs and social improvement, the forces that come to you from people conforming. You could have Taurus in your chart. But we have the Nine of Pentacles on what you've learned or to learn. And that's about the fruits of your labor. You're to learn about reward. You're to learn about your intentions with the Nine of Pentacles, where when you put your intentions towards, when you have good intentions for yourself and all involved, gifts come to you basically. Financial independence, self-sufficiency, you know what I mean? Focusing on yourself. Focus on your new ideas. Be curious, learn new things, new ways of communicating. It's about you having that mental energy to push through any adversities. With this energy, you're going to get recognition. With this energy, you're going to recognize anybody in the energy of betrayal, deception, people trying to get away with stuff. You're going to recognize it. And if you haven't, if you don't already, understand the importance when it comes to making difficult decisions. You have to weigh your options and avoid not making a decision in some situations. You know, you have to have your mind made up when it comes to what it is that you want. There's the energy here that wants you, again, moody, disappointed, overreactive, yet you're going to have to focus on what you got to do. You're going to have to focus on your priorities, because you'll have multiple priorities. It's about you focus on managing your time adequately. It's about you being able to adapt to certain changes in certain situations. As well, it's about you being able to balance yourself and balance your decisions. While someone else and other people are, again, going to be in that bed that they made for themselves. So trust your intuition at this time. The universe is guiding you in this situation. So I'm going to let you go with a final thought. So I just feel like right now, if it seems like things are at a standstill, right now it's about the choices, or a choice that you have to make. And I feel like right now the choice that you have to make is following your light. That light, what lights you up inside, you know. The choice that you have to make is to choose yourself in a situation, to love yourself every day. The choice that you have to make is to make the decision to not allow anything to stop you in this next cycle, because this cycle has been going on for a while now, right? This cycle is ending. It's time to put an end to this bullshit. Be inspired, because inspiration is everywhere, and it's important for you to capture your dreams. It's important for you to stay resilient in your source of strength, and when it comes to these challenges. Sometimes you might feel defeated, sometimes you might feel confused, and during those times, it's time for you to step back from situations. During those times, it's time for you to journal and get that shit out and come up with a plan. During this time, again, the answers that you seek are within you. Sometimes you could just open up the Bible, I don't know, some of you, again, the Quran, or, you know, different books, the 48 Laws of Power, certain things like that, and the answers will come, you know. Accept others and yourself, and welcome new opportunities. And I just feel like you just gotta accept people for who they are. And I don't believe that you have to forgive them, but you do have to accept them for who they are. And when it comes to that, and the message on that. I'm just going to ask that you to be continued, because some people, that everybody, you accept them who they are for who they are, but it's still about how you deal with them. You got to protect yourself at all costs. So I really think that's something for you to think about. Discover the treasures within you and follow your passion. That's what this message is all about. You understanding is the key to deep connections. Harmony is the beautiful melody in relationships. Love is everywhere, so open your heart to feel it. Safety is the foundation of life. Cherish the calm moments. A collaboration may be coming up soon. You're being asked to embrace change and welcome new possibilities. So there's the energy of change that's definitely in the air. Alright? For many of you, this is a new opportunity. And I think that for all of us, it's a new opportunity, even the opposing energy. But we all have a choice in this energy. We all have free will. And that's the bottom line to all of this. And also during my my pre-shuffle and my meditation, what I heard, because of this lie about you, and I think this lie is just about you not being determined, you not being diligent, you not being this, that, you not heard, you not blah blah. Fuck them. Excuse my French, because only God can judge us. There has been energy that's been projected onto you in this energy that has caused delays, because you didn't understand this energy, because you possibly were still getting to know yourself, still trying to understand situations. And what I had to understand in this situation is that I'm not living for no one. I'm not living to please no one but God. I'm not living to please no one but myself. And I found, myself in situations where people were just looking for me to please them, and people had no thought about what I'm going through, what I've been through, how I'm getting through it. No one called to ask me how I'm doing. And I can say that's been for my family, and I can say that I can resonate with this message because most times it be the closest one to you. So I don't want to get off the point, but this is a new cycle. Please make this decision and this energy to choose yourself and to follow your dreams. Follow your own light. Follow that light that is inside of you. And don't let the devil, don't let Dennis and his menaces dim your light anymore. So listen, I hope that this message helps someone. Again, my name is KD, and this is my Truth Journey Tarot 777. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined. And I do hope to see you next time. Peace.